You wish this video was clickbait.
Girl, I can't lie.
So today I have a very, very disturbing, interesting, and probably like the craziest story time ever. And it's about this event that happened to me on Tuesday. I went on a little rant on Snapchat after this happened, but I didn't really spill all of the details because I wanted to make a story time video about this. Like, this is probably like the most fucked up shit like ever. Like, what? And I'm still kind of in shock that this happened to me. You obviously read the title, so you're probably curious about what went on, and I'm here to tell you. If this is the first video you've watched of me, then I'm sorry. You should probably like watch a happier video of mine, not this one. And if you want, subscribe, because why not? So we're gonna get into the story. So if you know me personally, you would know that I take the metro bus everywhere and everywhere. Like, if a place is bus accessible, then I'll get there using the metro bus. Like, I always use the metro bus. And that day that this happened was one of those days where I was gonna take the metro bus, home. Before this event, I never really had any weird like bus time stories because my bus rides were like regular and dull, like they were all the same. So I get on this bus and I head towards the back. I always sit in the back. And in the back of the bus, there are these two seats that face towards each other. The rest of the seats that are on the bus are facing like towards the front of the bus, towards like the bus driver. Yeah, so I was sitting on one of the seats in the bus that would face towards each other. So the bus I usually take home is like pretty packed. There are like a lot of people there, and sometimes even people like stand up because there aren't enough seats. I'm on that bus for quite a bit. I'm on that bus for like 30 minutes. And when I'm on the bus, I don't really talk to anybody. I just keep to myself, go on my phone, listen to music, do something. I just don't interact with others. So I'm sitting in the back of the bus is moving along, and this guy comes. And this guy, he comes and he sits in the seat facing towards me. I didn't think anything weird about it. He's just a regular guy sitting in front of me taking the bus, so I didn't think of anything. Let me describe this guy for you guys. This guy was black, he had dreadlocks, and he was wearing these like really dirty ripped jeans, and he looked like he was in his 20s. Like, he had a beard and everything. Like, he was probably in his late 20s, I don't know. But fast forward, the bus is moving along, this guy is acting normal, everybody around me is acting normal, and people are starting to leave the bus. My bus stop is towards the end, so by the time I get off the bus, there are like almost no one on it. I'm usually like the last person to get off the bus. So the bus was starting to empty out. I was getting closer and closer to my stop. When the incident occurred, there were like, I don't know, I would say 5 people on the bus. And it came to the point where it was only me and this guy in the back of the bus. Like, we were the only people in the back of the bus, but we were not interacting in any way, shape, or form. We were just the only people in the back, you know? It's just regular. After there were like 3-4 people in the front, you know? So I was on my phone and I was watching Riverdale, so I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings. I was paying attention to Riverdale. And after like 10 minutes of watching like Riverdale like straight like from my phone, I look up at my surroundings to make sure that I didn't miss my stop. And the guy has his dick out. He's just starting to like stroke it and stuff. And he was like looking at me, then stroking it and looking at me. And I kid you not, that was the most uncomfortable situation in my life. I didn't know what to do with myself. I started getting hot, I started getting sweaty. Here's this grown-ass man's dick in my face, ready to stroke it, looking at me. He wasn't even watching porn or anything. He was looking at me. And I start getting uncomfortable. And I start freaking out. I wasn't like panicky, but I was like mini hyperventilating. I'm trying my hardest not to look at this guy's penis. But from the corner of my eye, I see that his strokes are getting faster, and I get hella scared. Because if this dude nuts on my pants, I'm gonna throw hands. So when I see that he's getting faster, I'm like, no, we're not doing this. I take my book bag and I zoom to the front of the bus. I don't understand how like nobody on the bus was like seeing this. Like this dude was literally masturbating. I like zoomed to the front, and right after I sat down in the front, I looked back and I saw the guy leave because his stop was next. And after this whole thing, I get off the bus because it was my stop. I was just so shocked. And as soon as I went home, I ran to Snapchat and I made sure to tell you guys. And yeah, so that's the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content from me. I post twice a week. Moral of the story, don't sit next to crackheads on the bus. Yeah, so that's what happened to me on Tuesday. I thought I might share because it was... I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye. I'm in love.